Alrighty, I will call this meeting of the City of Oak Park Heights City Council to order. First item up is Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next would be approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All right, now we have a special swearing-in ceremony for Officer Reed Larson. Will let Chief Hansen take over.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. It's a special night for us. Tonight we recognize Reed Larson. If you could come up here, please, Officer Reed Larson. That's you. Come on up, Reed. Right over there, center stage. Very proud to announce that Reed has completed his supervised field training program here. Sergeant Veerling has certified him for solo patrol. He's an awesome fit for our city, our department, and is truly just an awesome individual all around. So we're very, very appreciative to have him here. And tonight we do a swearing in, his oath of office, and then after that we'll do the badge pinning. So if I could have Honorable Greg Galler here to administer the oath of office.
Sure. Please raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Reed Larson,
I, Reed Larson,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and the Constitution of the State of Minnesota,
and that I will discharge faithfully
that I will discharge faithfully
the duties of a police officer
the duties of a police officer
in the City of Oak Park Heights
in the City of Oak Park Heights
to the best of my judgment and ability.
to the best of my judgment and ability.
Congratulations, officers.
And tonight that you will get your brand new badge, Officer Larson. And is there somebody from the audience who'd like to come up and do the badge pinning? Oh, good choice. Good choice.
First round pick.
I want to make sure she doesn't draw blood.
There we go.
There you go. Sit down. Right. And Mayor, if we just do a quick couple of pictures.
Yeah, we'll take a 5-minute recess for pictures.
Great. Judge, we get, of course, two things, we get signatures on that.
Already got it.
Already got it.
Not reading.
Yeah.
Not tripping on the Sarah. Take it.
So, in staff reports, council, anything?
I got a couple things I wanted to bring up. As Jake notified you in his weekly update, the situation with the cable access is not very good when you have a situation where the income continues to drop as more and more people cut the cord to cable. And the expenses in that they don't go down. And they've looked at alternatives, reducing staff and such, and it just delays it. So at the last meeting, we basically started planning for the shutting down the cable center. And in doing so, what we basically had to do is hand it over to staff, because I'm an individual member. I can't make a decision on behalf of the city. So we handed it over to staff. So Jake has got information from us, and I know that Kevin was reviewing some information. So at this point, most of the news will probably come from Jake rather than me. So I got that. Second item I was going to bring up is I mentioned last time that the Browns Creek Watershed District, which encompasses our western areas of our city, primarily the neighborhood that Councilman Liljegren lives in, that they are going to be getting final approval on their 10-year plan at the next Bowser meeting, which is Thursday morning. Comments, Lee Mann from Stantec, our city engineer, made extensive comments on the plan. We didn't urge rejection, but Lee did point out two things that are of significance as far as the city's concerned. One was the budget creep, namely that the Browns Creek budget continues to grow and grow, which means that the residents that live in that area continue to see a greater increase in their taxes than comparable districts. So that was a concern. The second was the fact that they are attempting to expand their area of interest, which at times brings conflict with the county and the city, and the fact that they are sticking their nose in where it's our responsibility. So those were two things that we had that we did comment on, even though the plan will be approved on Thursday morning. As a side note, we have in regard to that, to our north in the Forest Lake area, we have the Comfort Lake watershed. And they are experiencing the same situations that we are here with Browns Creek. And they're in a somewhat controversial move. The mayor of Forest Lake is now a member of the Comfort Lake Watershed Board, and that's creating some ripple effects that probably at some point will come back to us, because there's several other municipalities in the Twin City area, which is what I represent on the Bowser board, are experiencing the same thing. So we'll see where it goes, and it's just a heads up that we're not the only ones, and something, I don't know what, may be coming down the pipe at some point. Okay.
All right, thank you very much.
I had another brief update.
Yep.
To the rest of the council, as well as to our Bowser representative. So one of the issues dealing with the Middle St. Croix watershed that we've run into is we, as the Middle St. Croix, do not have enough revenue to require an annual audit pursuant to statute and Bowser's regulations. The state auditor's office has now started trying to compel watersheds of all sizes to create an annual audit. So we are working with both Bowser and the state auditor's office to clarify what the legal obligations are for the Middle St. Croix. At present, our forthcoming budget does not account for an annual audit. It accounts for one every 3 years, which exceeds the state requirement of one every 5. We did increase the legal budget, though, just in case. So that is an update on the Middle St. Croix.
Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Staff? Jacob?
Yeah, Mayor, Council, I just add to what Councilmember Runk had stated regarding the Cable Commission of, I'll continue to work here with the city administrators of Bayport and Stillwater, and Attorney Stanstrom here too in the background on this matter, and keep you all apprised.
Thanks. Chief Hansen?
Mayor and Council, just a quick appreciation for the attendance and helping out with the Night 2 Unite event earlier this month. It was outstanding. I really do appreciate all that support
was a
for
lot
that
of
event and coming along and hosting. 2 schools back in session, so we'll have extra patrol on 57th Street here, especially in the morning going through the neighborhood, and then on 58th Street again on the school, so we'll see that. And then third, we just have our new squad car is up and running here Thursday. We're going to pick it up, so we'll have that brought up, so that's good to see too. So that's it.
Good.
Chief, you got to pass along to your officers how professional and how warming they were to the community. They got out, they engaged, they talked to people, and they did an excellent job. That's probably one of the best ones that I have ever seen for what they did. So thanks for the leadership in that.
All right, Assistant City Administrator Pilsky.
The only thing I have for you tonight is your recycling award winner, Jean Evans Williams, who lives at 15098 64th Street North. She had her recycling out for collection, so she was offered an award for her recycling efforts.
All right, thank you. All right, we'll move on then to visitors and public comment. This is an opportunity for the public to address the council on any questions or concerns. Limit comments to 3 minutes in length. I don't think we have anybody for that, so we will move on to consent agenda. If you want to make a motion to...
I'll make a motion to
as written. Yeah.
to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Okay.
Second.
All right. Roll call.
Councilmember Johnson?
Yes.
Councilmember Liljegren?
Yes.
Councilmember Runk?
Yes.
Councilmember Swenson?
Yes.
And Mayor Doherty?
Yes. All right, we have no public hearings this evening. We have an old business item, resolution approving an extension for the conditional use permit and design guidelines site plan review for 5963 Odell Avenue North.
Yep, Mayor, Council, before you is a request to extend an existing conditional use permit here, as the mayor said, at 5963 Odell Ave North. If you recall, in August of 24, the council had adopted a resolution approving the CUP and design guidelines site plan review for an office warehouse building on Odell. That CUP was asked to be extended by the petitioner last year, and that request was granted for 1 year. With that set to expire, the petitioner is here before you asking for another 1 year extension. If you recall too, per the zoning ordinance, there is that opportunity to extend CUPs if they have not been utilized within the 12-month period. When considering the extension, the council should consider factors such as type, design, size, proposed construction, applicable restrictions on financing, special and unique circumstances that are beyond the control of the applicant that may have caused the delay. In this situation, and I've shared this too with the petitioner who's here today, just so the petitioner understands the city staff recommendation of when we look at this and applying the facts to the ordinance, we do not believe that the petitioner has met the requirements that are outlined within the ordinance, and I've outlined 3 items here that I just want to call to your attention. First of all, there hasn't been any visible progress on site since the approval in 2024. Secondly, staff has questions of what the special or unique circumstances beyond the control of the applicant are that may have caused the delay. The letter is attached here from the petitioner that outlines their rationale and their reasoning, and it's still questioned by staff. Finally then too, and this is just an item of note here that I think the council should be aware of, there were some challenges that we had in getting the petitioner to complete payment of outstanding invoices, then also maintaining the property. You've probably seen when you've driven past that property, the maintenance hasn't been up to par of what we expect here in Oak Park Heights. That was a challenge in working at the petitioner on that. Want to make sure the council's aware of that matter here as you debate and make your final decision. So for those reasons, we are recommending denial. Obviously nothing against the petitioner here. This is just applying the facts of the matter to the city's ordinance. Happy to answer any questions, and certainly the petitioner's here if you have any questions for him.
I mean, I can understand where the staff's position is on this. I also know that property just sat empty for a long, long time before the applicant came forward and purchased it, and has committed to putting a building there. And I mean, I do have a personal relationship with Paul, and I know he's a man of his word. So I think if he's saying he needs a little more time to move something forward, I tend to believe what he's saying. And I mean, I think we should, I mean, the other option is just to have the property sit there again with nothing going on. But
I have a question primarily for the city attorney. Every time we do one of these extensions, we incur staff costs, but we don't charge. And is there any way we could specify that if we were going to grant an extension that there would be some type of a cost to cover or some type of a payment to cover our costs?
Good question. So if there was legal or engineering or other consultant review that went along with an extension request, we'd probably typically charge that back to the applicant, just like any other cost affiliated with their development project. We don't typically account for staff time, internal staff time in these sort of processes. What I might recommend going forward would be perhaps that's something that gets added to your ordinances and your fee schedule, that on renewals or extensions of a conditional use permit or other things of that nature, that there would be a fee affiliated with that to cover your staff time. I don't know that there's a way to cover internal staff time presently on your fee schedule.
Okay.
And Mayor, Council, sorry, just so to add onto that, we do have several items that we're going to be adding to the fee schedule. This is one, to make sure that that is accounted for going forward. So we plan on bringing those here at year end, all of our recommendations here of the updates. There's several fees that haven't been looked at in quite some time, and this is one where there's no fee at all, and we think that there should be a fee related to it.
I tend to agree with the mayor that we should extend it. I don't know if I'm comfortable extending it 12 months.
That's what I was
prefer
gonna
like
ask
a
you, do a shorter
6
amount of
month.
time.
Because then, especially if the property, really my main concern is the invoices and maintaining the property, because I agree with the mayor that it's better to have someone controlling the property than a abandoned property. So maybe extending it to like 6 months, we do a check-in, make sure the property is still being maintained, invoices are being paid, and if progress might be being made, so we can supervise this a little bit more. Is that doable?
So
Yeah, would that be enough? I'm not opposed to either one of those. I would definitely say this is the last. Is there something we can put that this is if we do a year or 6 months, this is it? You don't have to come back because we won't approve a next one.
Yeah, I guess my first comment, Mayor and Council, just going back to Councilmember Johnson's comment on the 6 month. If you time that out, that's pretty much a lot of the winter time, and I don't know what all is going to get done to show where the petitioner is able to show that they're substantially using it. And so, if you do want to extend it, I just recommend doing it for the year. And it's the petitioner's hearing that right now, that would be it. That would say
pretty much everybody's going to be back up here a year from now.
Kevin, could we put greater conditions on the maintenance of the property? Like if there is a nuisance violation, it revokes the extension in any way?
Oh, that's a good question. I was going to say, in general, the conditions on this conditional use permit are already set, but in a condition on the extension in terms of keeping the property maintained, I think that's a fair addition to the extension, so.
Okay.
It's not really, it's really just, I mean, the property owner's already required to maintain the property. That's a requirement that exists in code, and so I guess the condition is the property needs to be kept code compliant.
Yep, code compliant, and the city retains the right to revoke the extension upon 30 days written notice of any code violation.
Sure.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Okay.
So
We're doing it for a year.
So in that, we'll put the cleanup and the fees paid, so there can't be any outstanding fees that are owed to the city at all.
Within 30 days notice.
Right, and just to be clear then, the motion preferably is that you're passing this resolution in your packet, but with the addition of that condition.
Correct, yes.
And it's 6 months, or is it a year?
It's a year.
1 year?
Yep, but they'll have the ability to immediately pull it if it's not code compliant or if they're not compliant on city fees with 30 days written notice.
Perfect.
Okay, anything else? Somebody want to make the motion?
I think it's already been made and seconded already.
Okay, I thought that was just, okay, yeah, vote on the addition to the resolution. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that carries. And now we need a motion on the resolution.
Oh, I think that was, because I just did it with the amendment.
Everything.
Okay, then I guess
So we're
we
good.
have to do a roll call.
Oh.
Don't we?
Yeah, it's not going to hurt.
Okay.
Okay.
Councilmember Johnson.
Yes.
Councilmember Liljegren.
Yes.
Councilmember Runk.
Yes.
Councilmember Swenson.
Yes.
And Mayor Doherty.
Yes. Okay, that passes. Thanks, and get some work done now. All righty, next item is request for a 2-day food truck event at Green Twigs Villas 2.
Mayor and council, the property manager over at Green Twig Villas 2 has submitted an application along with a director of a craft market to request a food truck, one food truck to be placed for 2 days over the course of their craft market in their parking lot, Friday, October 2nd and Saturday, October 3rd. And because this is being marketed to the general public and is a multi-day event, the approval for this does require city council approval rather than administrative review and approval. So I have included in the packet for you the application and requesting approval. Staff has no objections.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
That'll be another. Could you put that on the list of fees too, and then when we get an application like this, we charge a nominal fee?
Yeah, I think we have a pretty robust list of items that we want.
do.
We're gonna solve
Over here,
many.
Councilmember Rung just wants some more fees.
With that, any other council items or announcements?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.